Hello viewers, welcome again. Today's topic is on how porn, stress and diet are affecting men's sex lives. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed, kindly hit the subscription button, like and share. So men today are silently suffering. They've got no energy, they've got no desire, and even they've got no drive. And it's not just because of age. It's because of porn, stress, and what is on their plate. By this I mean what they are eating. This might just be the wake-up call that you didn't know that you needed as a man. Let's start with the elephant in the room, and that is porn. Porn today is everywhere. It is free. There is a lot of internet everywhere. When you go to offices, in classes, in training rooms, internet is there, and it is instant and it is endless. And it's rewiring male brains like never before. And so what is the problem? Your brain cannot tell the difference between pixels and reality. So when you flood it with super stimulated contents, your dopamine levels goes crazy. Over time, this leads to something called desensitization. So what does desensitization mean? Normal intimacy starts becoming boring. Then real connection becomes hard. It's hard to feel, you just want that porn to fire you up. So if you are with your partner, you things cannot be the same again, because you're used to seeing that porn and things wake up and get fired up. But the normal way, it becomes very hard. You start getting things like performance anxiety. Your erection drops, and this results to your libido crashing. And the worst part is, most guys have no idea that this is happening until it is too late. Number two is stress. Modern men are carrying a lot of loads in their heads. These are things like bills, pressure at their places of work, having issues with their relationships. So when your body is under constant stress, all the time it is stress, it releases cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone. So when cortisol is released, one thing that it does, it kills your testosterone levels. And once your testosterone levels are killed, your sex drive also goes down. Less testosterone levels means lower sex drive. It also means poor sleep. It means your body getting a lot of fats. You will start experiencing some weight gain, and you also sometimes, some people get less muscles. And less muscles, yes, it leads to erectile dysfunction. But the truth is, if you are constantly wired, you are anxious or burned out, your body shuts down anything that is non-essential, and this includes even your sex drive. The other thing is your diet. So what are you putting on your plate? What are you eating? The choice of your food could be sabotaging your manhood if you didn't know. So you really need to be checking on your diet and what you're eating. Things like excess food, processed carbohydrates, oils that are very high in the cholesterol, in the bad cholesterol, which is the low density cholesterol. These things, they spike your insulin, they increase your body fats, and when your body fats are increased and your insulin, your testosterone levels drops. So men today have significantly lower testosterone levels than our grandfathers did at the same age. And I'm not afraid to say that, because a lot of women are complaining that their men are having issues, that things are no longer happening the way they used to happen. Not because men are weaker, not because they have been poisoned, but slowly it's because of the food that they are eating, and that is damaging their system. Things like zinc deficiency, magnesium depletion, and vitamin D drops if someone is not eating the required foods. So I could advise men also to do zinc supplementation, as they also try to eat foods that are rich in, things like zinc and magnesium. And also sunbathing helps so much with vitamin D levels in their body. These aren't just minor issues. They directly impact your hormones, like the testosterone, your energy, and your sexual health. So then, how can men fix this? How are you going to fix this? The good news is you can take control of your sex drive. Start by, number one thing is, start by quitting porn. Even for 30 days. See how your brain will start adapting and changing. Also fix your sleep. Start sleeping for 7 to 8 hours per night. The other thing is lower your levels of stress. Start doing exercises by lifting weights, and then check on your diet. Check on the foods that you're eating. Eat real foods. Get sunlight. These aren't just lifestyle tips. They are your weapon against the silent epidemic, which is the low sex drive. Your sex drive is not broken. It's just buried, and you can unbury it. And you have the power to bring it back as a man. Don't let modern life steal your fire. Reclaim your sex drive. Reclaim your life. Like this video if it hit home. Again, share it with a brother who haven't listened to it, and they might get some help. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.